Thank you for staying with us and welcome to Face Off. I am Neota Igbe. May 29th has come and gone. It was a remarkable day across the world because to a lot of people, it was a fulfillment of a prophecy. To a lot of other people, yes indeed, it was also the fulfillment of a prophecy because the negative prophecies did not come to pass. Nigeria remained one peaceful, harmonized nation. Indeed, that day also saw the emergence of a new government, the government of President Muhammadu Buhari. A remarkable statement he made there in his inaugural speech, I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody. But the rest of the speech is one that has begun to draw or elicit reactions of different quarters. Many think it was a speech that was, how do you say now, inspiring to action. Some others thought it was more of a promise. Another group of people think that it's just a continuation of the campaign rhetorics. But the question will be, was that the intention of the writer or the president? Because to those who thought it was a call to action, yes, indeed, that was the intention of the president. To those who thought it wasn't a call to action, well, you never can tell. Anyway, tonight on Face Up, we asked the question, how inspiring was the speech by President Muhammadu Buhari? Was it inspiring enough, a call to action? Or is it something that is a promise and will need time to come to pass? I have two gentlemen in the studio who would help us get answers to this. One of them is a legal practitioner, Mr. Matthias Emerybe. Thank you for coming on the show. And Mr.
Well, I'm a pastor. That's my first constituency.
Okay. Mr. Bedouin used to be was the deputy governorship candidate of the Labour Party. For Labour Party in Lagos. Right. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Neota.
All right, gentlemen. In 10 seconds each, let's have you state your position. And since I introduced you first, your position.
Very well, thank you for the introduction. I want to say with due respect that the speech that the president made precisely on the 29th day of May, for me, I do not see it as being as inspiring as I had thought.
Okay. Hold it there.
Stayed back.
Hold it.
Very well.
10 seconds. You've shot over 10 seconds.
Very well.
1 second. Highly inspiring.
Okay, thank you. We'll take a quick break and when we'll come back, we'll continue the conversation. How inspiring would you say the speech by the president, the inaugural speech by the president is? Enough? A call to action? Or mere rhetoric? So we'll be back shortly. Please don't go away. Thank you and welcome back. We're looking at the speech by the president, the inauguration speech. Was it inspiring enough? A call to action or mere rhetoric? A continuation of the campaign promises? That's what we're looking at on Face Up tonight. We do have some comments that have already started coming in. So just to let you know that you can be a part of the conversation through our emails or through the Twitter handles. Tweet at Neota Igbe or at FaceOff Today, or send us a mail if it's more than 140 characters, faceoff@channelstv.com. Back to our conversation here. So since you stated your claim first, you can ask the first question.
No.
Biodun Bokwola.
Biodu Bukwola.
No, just do Biodu.
You said the speech was inspiring.
Very. Greatly.
How inspiring can you say that speech is?
Well,
how practical is it in respect when you look at the problem we have in the country before the inauguration and take into consideration the campaign that is the mantra for change, which was basically the campaign promises that were given.
Yeah.
So how do you now equate that to the speech that was made on that particular day of inauguration?
I think the first thing you need to know is that when you say a speech is inspiring, it means it's a call to duty. It's a marshaled point. It's a vantage storyline of someone who's saying, we can do this. And that's what it means when you say something is inspiring. If you look at the president's speech, for instance, as delivered, it was full of strength, candor.
With due respect.
No, I need to let, no. Candor and purpose.
When you say it's a call to duty,
it is a call.
That is what an inspiring speech should be.
No, that is what this was. That's what I'm saying.
That is what an inspiring speech should be.
That is what Buhari's speech was.
But that doesn't appear to be what happened on that day.
No, that's where I was coming to, really.
It doesn't,
I was going to explain to you. The speech as delivered was full of strength, I said. I did say.
What were the things that he said?
No, if you'll only allow me first, it's
no, can you just, because since you say it's inspiring, And of course, it was a call to duty.
All Nigeria.
Look,
we have 107 million people. I can bet you that 170 million people in this country believe that in truth the president's speech, when compared to the best of minds all over the world, and I have searched far and wide, knows that his speech was all-encompassing. His speech was full of challenges. His speech was a call of duty to Nigerians to stand up and work with him.
The position you are canvassing may not be unconnected, will not be unconnected with the fact that this is a man that you wanted to come in to become the president of Nigeria. And therefore, there will be nothing bad from whatever he says. Everything he says
You're
will be correct.
missing it. Labour Party adopted Jonathan.
You said over
adopted. Every Nigerian knows that Labour Party adopted Jonathan as their presidential candidate. So there was no way I would have worked for a Buhari. That would have been anti-party.
You said over 170 million Nigerians.
Yes, watch the inauguration. It was
they said they were inspiring.
No, they don't have to. They know that it was inspiring.
And I'm saying that if I'm one of those 170, and I'm telling
you are not. You are part of the seven.
You said over 170. You said I'm part of them, and I'm telling you that as one of those, that I'm telling you that.
No, you can't be one of the 170 because the population of this country is 177. Now, if 170 million people believe that the president...
You said the population of this country is 170. Anyway, let's not digress.
Well,
go ahead.
Okay. So you are part of the 7 million that does not believe that this is inspiring enough. But the 170 million Nigeria, the poor man, the artisans, the craftsman...
And now come to the nitty-gritty.
That's where I'm coming to. I said the speech I delivered was full of strength, if you'll allow me to say it.
No, those are generalizations.
No, wait.
I want specifics.
I will come to that.
Let's get that generalization.
I will come to that. Let me just say
Give us the specifics.
I will come to specific, but you need to understand that, look, I've made speeches all my life, and I understand that, look, that speeches, it draws strength from a particular baseline, a platform. I am saying the platform upon which Muhammadu Buhari had to speak to the world, not just to this nation, was full of strength. It had candor and purpose. Wait, it was a call to action, if you follow the speech. Now, apart from that, it was very clear. Clarity of mind and opinion, and the speech itself was patriotic, and it gave hope. If you go for it, connotes a journey that was meant and will be based on truth, sincerity, and transparency. That speech was quite accommodating. It was a speech for all to come. Let us reason together. No. Let me say this. You asked the question. It was a unifying speech that said it was open to consultation and ideas, bold and imaginative ideas. And most importantly, this speech has authority. You know why? It said, I am going to be a president for everybody and nobody. That was authority. A man who was choosing to be the commander-in-chief for a people who desires a change. That's the kind of speech he gave. And that is the kind of speech that will make a soldier man say, I am willing to die for this man.
No.
That's why it's inspiring. Now, if you want me to come to the nitty-gritty...
Can I come in? Yes, the speech, for me, the theme would probably be like what you have said. I am for everybody. I am not for anybody. But when you break the theme down, that is the speech, specifically, you will discover that that particular theme is on its own, independent of the statement that were made in the speech. And what do I mean here? I'll begin to tell you. Now, naturally, there were expectations by Nigerians. And we were expecting that there were expectations by Nigerians before that speech.
Okay, right.
Before the speech.
Okay.
In other words, since they won the election on the 28th day of March. March.
That's right.
They won on the 28th day of March.
Yes.
Now, they had all the time because before that 28th day of March, the campaign has been a campaign of change. Positive change for that matter. And they've been able to itemize or to identify areas that they want to deal with. I'm coming.
All right.